city wakes, the world stands still. A quiet room wrapped in leftover warmth. I touch the curtain's edge with a trembling breath, not knowing what's waiting beyond the cloth of dawn. And when the light breaks through, my eyes widen. A world without color, only white in every direction. Snow holding rooftops, lines and debris yesterday, like a soft reset. to the winter sky. Let today be the day where everything quietly begins again. In this world without color, I found a new beginning. My breath turns white and rises, fading into the sky, and all the weight of the day slowly drifts away. The city lights are blurred by falling snow, and echoes of the past come knocking on my chest. Through woolen gloves I wore my trembling hands, matching my steps with the rhythm of the night. Like the smile that once encouraged the fragile child I used to be, I feel the spark returning now. Perhaps I still can start again. Beyond the white breath I send my wish into the air. Yesterday stumbles covered gently by the snow. Even when my heart was cracked, something warm remained, and this quiet winter night reminded me of it. A little park glowing with children's laughter, their finger-painted trails shining on the ground. And like those days I longed for long ago, I wanna draw the shape of my future again. Even with my weakness carried inside, it's still okay to walk ahead. The quiet fall of winter snow gives my lonely back a gentle push. Beyond the white breath lies a world I've never seen. Even in a frozen heart, a seed of spring survives. Let my fears and tears dissolve like melting frost. I stand here now, inhaling turns white and rises, and a brand new day begins in silence. Snow falls in quiet halos, a glowing dream beneath my feet. Breathing in the frozen skyline, I feel the world gently waking. Lights on the street are trembling white, shadows dance like silhouettes of time. I walk through memories on the ground, every step echoes something lost. Frosted windows hum a silent hymn, telling stories I used to hide. Still my heartbeat tries to catch the light, reaching out across the cold. And though I carried all these fears, winter softens every tear, calling me back through the wind, saying you're stronger than you think. Let the snow reflection break the dark apart tonight. Let the silent sky burst open like a fire of white. Every doubt I kept is falling. With the winter rain I rise again into the shining air. This world is wide and I am here. With every breath I disappear into the light that pulls me in. A brand new story begins. Back in my room, a faded note, words I wrote when hope was thin. You'll find the strength you're searching for. I trace the letters with a trembling grin. My hands still shake, but now they move toward the morning breaking through. And even if I lose my way, the snow light shows the truth. All the nights I stood alone, all the fears I called my own, melt away inside this glow, saying it's time to let them go. Let the snow reflection paint the sunrise in my chest. Let the echoes of tomorrow fill the sky with breath. Every frozen dream I carry now begins to shine. I'm crying guiding the start of today. And in the quiet glow, I walk my brand new way. Snow drifts over cobblestones, evening lights blur in the cold. Breath dissolves into the glow as the quiet city holds me close. The winter wind against my face feels sharper than the words I lost. Another day of trying hard in a world that doesn't speak my tongue. Still I walk this foreign street with trembling thoughts I cannot hide. The brick-lined homes beneath the snow, the narrow lane I always choose. And in the corners, gentle light, a candle flickers like a sigh. I walk beneath the trembling lamps, their amber glow upon the frost. And suddenly a distant winter from far away comes back to me. Even in my clumsy days, I feel the strength to breathe again. This quiet town and all its cold still opens up its heart to me. The scent of bread stops my steps, a tiny bakery on the road. Through the glass, a warm light moves like hands that once welcomed me home. Steam above a bowl of stew, a memory drifting through the dark. On snowy nights she called my name, my mother's voice so full of care. Every winter held her warmth, a gentle hand upon my back. I walk the soft and glowing path and feel the winter ease my chest. Even under foreign skies, I'm held by something I once knew. Though she's gone so far from here, her warmth can still reach where I stand. Through the memories she left, I find the strength to move again. The bread I hold is small and warm, its heat seeps softly through the night. If she were here, I whisper low, I taste it with her stew again. One tear falls and quickly fades into the quiet northern snow. I walk beneath the wavering lights and feel my frozen heart release. Even in the coldest night, her tenderness still shelters me. the start of night. Breathing in the frozen air over the quiet glassy lake, a silent morning gathers around the world awake. I walked out after sleepless nights, still carrying a quiet ache, blaming every fragile part of choices I couldn't remake. And every step that touched the snow sent a tiny shimmer through my chest, like the world was gently whispering that maybe I could rest. Then I heard a trembling sound cutting through the frozen hush. By the edge of the icy lake, a shaking shadow in the brush. So I ran and knelt beside it, let my hands reach out in care. A fragile life still fighting just to stay here in the air. The warmth beneath my fingertips unwound something deep inside, and I learned there's still a place for me with footprints left to guide. As I set it back upon the snow, its little eyes began to glow like it whispered thank you softly. With every gentle tail sway slow, and right then morning sunlight split the crystal color sky, turning all the frozen silence into colors rising The frozen lake began to shine, and tears escaped before I knew. Feeling proud of who I was for saving something small and true. Even all the weakness from yesterday, I'll keep in my hands and hold. For this morning softly promise me a place to become bold. Little footprints fading out, disappearing in the snow, but the kindness left behind them tells me where I need to go. Even if the world is brittle, even if the night was long, something in the tiny heartbeat made me feel a little strong. In the brilliance of the morning, my heart was waiting too. Falling snow on quiet tracks. Time stands still as I breathe in deep. A frozen moment in my hands, a winter lullaby beneath my feet. Words I couldn't say yet sleep inside my pocket of wool. In this unfamiliar winter town, only my footsteps stretch and pull. I wanted to cry for myself, not for anyone else tonight. But behind the fragile tears, I feared my future losing light. Then a melody reached me, clearer than the falling snow. My mother's song from long ago unraveled what I couldn't show. At this station waiting for snow, a dream I lost begins to breathe again. My trembling fingertips touch the glow they once had then. Even on a freezing morning, music stays beside me like a friend. So I can take another step toward the white road with no An old upright piano waits, and time rewinds when I touch the keys. I never truly forgot, I only wandered far to see. The hint of morning sunrise glows like fragile glass in air. Even that boyhood smile looked like a gateway shining there. At this station waiting for snow, a closed off heart begins to breathe once more. Even the frozen yesterdays are gently held and not ignored. My journey's still unfolding, but I don't feel frightened like before. The little light inside of me, it had never vanished, and it's clear. Now the train begins to move, snowy windows turning bright and new. The sorrow I carry quietly meets its end in morning hue. With this pure white breath I take, I feel reborn inside this winter day. And I will start to play again, a nameless dawn, I'll shape my way. I'm ready for the rising light, ready for the warmth my heart once knew. In this endless snowy sky, I find the path I'm stepping through. On a silent snowy hill, my white breath slowly fades away. Something calls me in the cold as the ancient door begins to sigh. In these winding halls I wander, to hide. In this snowy castle, a lost promise starts to breathe again. I'll return when I grow stronger. A little voice rings through the air. In my frozen heart, a quiet, gentle warmth begins to rise. Through the long and weary road, I find the wish still alive inside. By the window falls a flake, soft and trembling like a timid light. Touching down upon my palm, it turns into a quiet courage. Every detour that I took, every tear like first winter snow, it melts the moment it is touched, yet leaves my heart a gentle warmth. In this snowy castle, the wish I kept asleep for all these years rises like a fragile glow, lighting up the path that waits ahead. Just a single whisper, a tender simple, you'll be okay, unlocks the door inside my chest, melting all the yesterdays I froze. Stepping out, I see a pale rainbow hanging in the winter sky. Even my trembling heart looks a little beautiful tonight. From this castle of snow, my tomorrow finally starts to move, holding that forgotten wish close to me. I walk again, and in the shimmering light our eyes meet, and suddenly the world feels warm. In this snowy castle, a lost promise starts to breathe again. I'll return when I grow stronger. A little voice rings through the air. In my frozen heart, a quiet, gentle warmth begins to rise. Through the long and weary road, I find the wish still alive inside. Breathing in the quiet air, footprints fading into silver hush. Up the hill with all the lights turned low, carrying my little cloud of breath. Even in this frozen air tonight, something soft is holding me close. On the bench at the overlook, a weathered wooden box left behind, words from wandering hearts inside, falling on mine like quiet snow. On the corner of a folded page, someone wrote their trembling wish, reading every line they left. I felt my tears begin to lift. I still believe somehow a tiny shard of my resolve. Even in this frozen world, there is a glow that never dies. Tomorrow's version of me will smile a little more than now. Reaching out into the night, I turn the page and softly walk ahead. In the winter square, my breast starts to dance, chasing every ribbon of light on the ground. Only one earring left in my shaking hand. Why does that tiny jewel tighten my chest? Thought it vanished into the crowd and the snow. But if someone kind had picked it up tonight, maybe this cold, quiet city would feel a little softer, just a little bright. Snowflakes fall on cobblestones, faraway bells echo in the cold. Loneliness travels beside me, touched gently by the winter wind. Lanterns sway above the market streets, people passing, coming close, then drifting away. The earring my mother gave me once, missing its pair, and my heart aches quietly, searching for that little spark of light. I whisper through the trembling air, if mom were here beside me now, she would laugh and say it's fine, I swear. Then suddenly a flicker jumps at the edge of sight. Someone in a white wool scarf is holding something shimmering. Could it be? In the winter square, my heartbeat rises. Is this yours? He asked with gentle eyes, as if he'd been hesitating too. He offered it like a promise in disguise. It's only a thing I dropped, I know. Yet warmth spreads deep within my chest. Even strangers crossing by can spark a miracle. Maybe that's the test. We sat down on a bench of frozen light. Do you know this picture? He quietly asked. On his phone, a memory glowed. My mother holding me when I was small. He told me how he once lost his way and how she helped him long ago. The glint of this little earring tied the past and present in a single glow. Seasons turn like threads of silver woven soft between two hands of flow, while it's a miracle warming mine. Maybe this meeting truly had planned. Winter bells ring high above, and when I put the earring back on, I swear I heard my mother's voice writing softly on the evening wind. Tears and a tiny smile too bright, they can fall like snow and softly stay. That moment when his hand touched mine, I'll carry it with me as I walk away. In a world of white, I found you crying. Tiny shoulders trembling in the cold. When your hand reached out and touched my fingers, winter shifted into something soft and warm. It's okay to wonder, you are not alone. A voice I heard beneath the falling snow. Maybe it was me from long ago, saying the words I once wished to hear. Frosted mornings on an empty road, every step echoes like a memory. Only my silver breath reminds me I'm still tied to this world. There in the snow I saw a little red coat standing all alone. The closer I came, the smaller you looked. Your sobbing fading into the winter wind. I knelt beside you, whispered, hey, it's okay. Tears were clinging to your frozen lashes. Your fingertips were colder than the sky, so I held them gently in my hands. A white map stretching farther than the eye. No shadows left to mark the way home. But when your hand slipped into mine, a spark of courage quietly came alive. In a world of white, you were crying still, saying your name with a trembling voice. When I felt the heartbeat beneath your coat, something warm began to bloom inside, matching our steps as we walked ahead. I saw myself reflected in your tears. Maybe back then, if someone held my hand, I wouldn't have felt so lost in the snow. I just wanna go home. Your little voice scattered like drifting flakes. We'll find it together, don't you worry. I smiled and you smiled just a little too. The storm eased open to a pale blue sky. A fragile beam of light slipped through. Two shadows quietly stretching long, walking side by side across the white. Hearts tend to freeze long before our bodies do. But walking with someone close makes warmth return so easily. The voice I found in the world of white was saving pieces of my heart as well. I thought I was guiding you through the cold, but maybe you were guiding me instead. Tears and laughter mingled in the light as distant village lamps appeared. When their gentle colors touched the snow, the frost inside my chest quietly melted. Mom, your voice rang pure and bright. A figure running toward you through the snow. A tiny body hold you tight. Leaving the world of white behind, I look back at the trail we made. A strange familiar kindness lingers, like touching the child I once was. The moment your lost hand wrapped so tightly around mine, I think I finally found my way back to myself, breathing out by the winter window. The room feels warmer than before. Just one small miracle in a single day is enough to gently light the heart, like snow melting in your hands. Voice, come back to me. Light up the rooms where my heart once froze. Lead me back into the dream I lost. Carry me where the story grows. Light, please guide me to the highest tower where I once hid. Let the song that trembled inside my chest melt the world the way it once did. I walked along the cracks of time, afraid to touch the words that fell like winter snow upon my past. Too fragile, too cold to hold, not someone's echo anymore. I wanna live with my own sound. Tonight I finally came to meet the girl I left behind. There's a voice still crying deep inside, calling out through the icy air. You waited for me beyond the frost. I was the one who ran away, but now I finally found my way. Voice, it's fine if you shake. It's fine if the cold wind steals your breath. I'll hold the shadows of yesterday close and sing them into life again. Light, please shine through when the frozen tower doors unfold. Let the song that slept within my chest reach the future, brave and bold. Even if my tears freeze again, warmth still lingers underneath. A single voice can cross a single pain and rise reborn from winter's grief. I trust the moment I become the one I've been searching for. Spread your wings, let your echo rise above the tower white. Carry a brand new dawn to me and flood my shadows with your light. Light, stay with me until this frozen world learns to breathe. Then a sea breeze brushes on my face, and suddenly I hear the childhood days. Only the melody you left behind still pulls me back to this place tonight. With a tired heart I kept away from the sheets of notes we used to play. But when the harbor lights begin to sway, I breathe again on the page I turned today. Like a train whistle calling out your sign, I hold back tears and listen through the night. I've been searching for the missing line in the winter ocean's trembling light. All the sounds you left behind melt into my breath in the cold white air. The melody we paused in time. Tonight I'll trace the rest with gentle care. The warmth you placed on my fingertips never faded, always lived in me. Now the notes that echo through this port are tying you and me like destiny. Even though I always took the longest roads, the truth lived only in the notes we wrote. Like a quiet breath in a frozen scene, your song kept shaking softly inside of me. Even if I never speak the words, the music's always stays and hears. And somehow I feel I've grown a bit since that winter when you still were here. Riding on the rhythm of the waves, each gentle smile comes floating back to me. The thank you I can never say finally feels like it might break free. Your melody begins to glow, wrapping this frozen night in tender blue. On the staff blurred by my tears, a brand new morning starts breaking through. And now at last I can tell you this, I'll write the rest from here for both of us. With the harbor lights reflecting gold, I'll play a song that carries us forward, a song for the future, warm and true. Tears falling soft like snow, a train whistle calls